In the muted dimness of a crowded one-room dwelling, Aarti studied beneath a flickering bulb whose weak light barely stretched across her textbooks. Her mother returned late each night, hands cracked from scrubbing strangers' floors, her voice soft when she reminded Aarti not to stay up too late. Her father gazed at her with tired eyes, a man whose own dreams had been traded for the certainty of wage labor. Around them, neighbors used gentle words to mask hard truths. Kids like us don't become doctors. Aarti listened but never argued. She remembered that bitter afternoon outside the hospital, her father's worn frame hunched over in pain, and her family's inability to pay for his treatment. That helplessness went deeper than hunger or cold, burrowing into her bones. It was not defiance that powered her, it was memory, the question that lived in her heart. What if things could change? Every exam season arrived like a storm. There were times Aarti failed, when her mind felt heavy and her resolve slipped. Sometimes the books she borrowed were missing pages, some lessons stitched together from scraps and old notes. She walked miles to reach college, her shoes thin and her hopes stretched thinner still. On more than one occasion, rain concealed her tears as she trudged home, wondering if the distance between who she was and who she wanted to become was simply too great. But each morning, Aarti stood up. She packed her bag, smoothed her hair, and set out again. Her life was a series of small, stubborn choices, renewed every time she faced a setback. Along the way, kindness flickered. A librarian who urged her not to give up, a classmate who shared her lunch, a tutor who taught for free after hours. These moments stitched themselves into a kind of hope, a patchwork stronger than circumstance. Years passed in fractured steps and quiet victories. There was no dramatic triumph, but a gradual gathering of strength. The day Aarti stood before the mirror in a crisp white coat, she grasped its significance. Her mother wept in pride, standing in the hospital's corridor, no longer in desperation, but in celebration. Patients' families, seeing the new doctor with the gentle eyes, never guessed her journey began outside these walls, in a place where dreams were forbidden from becoming loud or bold. Aarti moved through the ward carefully, aware that her presence was itself an answer to those whispered doubts. She had passed through fire, not unscathed, but tempered. For her, the story was not just about the battles won, nor the obstacles endured. It was a quiet testament. Your beginning does not decree your destination. Opportunity may be uneven, but persistence can redraw the map. And as she offered comfort to those most afraid, her story became a silent encouragement to other girls in hidden corners, studying by uncertain light. Because dreams, she knew, do not care about where you come from. They measure only how much you're willing to endure and how often you'll start anew.